money calling my name. What a shame, I'm just a slave to this dirty game.
We are rolling. All right, man. We are here for a Cut Talk special. Got my guy Telly the Barber in the building, man.
What's up?
I just want to say thank you for coming through.
Thanks for having me, bro.
I know you've been in the shop all day cutting, but the fact that you came through, man, showed me some love, man. I appreciate that.
It's all good, bro. Thanks for having me, man. I appreciate it.
And like I told you before, bro, I probably haven't got my hair cut by somebody in at least 4 years. So I'm
honored, bro. I'm
honored.
I got you.
I'm looking forward to it, man. Had a long day, so I'm looking forward to actually just being in the chair and actually just relaxing for once. But again, thank you. And just with the whole interview today, man, we're gonna walk through it just like a regular haircut, bro. It's stages to the haircut.
Mm-hmm.
So in terms of the introductions, man, I want to start off on a basic tip, bro. Where you from?
I'm born and raised right here in Milwaukee. Off 58th and Hampton.
Okay.
That's my stomping grounds for the most part.
Yeah.
So yeah.
What high school did you go to?
I went to Pulaski.
You gotta know Dez, bro.
I know Big Dez. Big Dez.
Dez slacking, man. Dez slacking, man. Hey,
Dez,
big talk. You slacking, bro. You ain't telling me you knew my man. We could have
big slacking.
Come on, man. Any brothers and sisters?
Yeah, I got 2 blood brothers and then I got some stepsisters.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Smooth.
My younger brother that's under me, he retired out the Army.
Okay.
Now he a police officer in
Killeen.
Okay. Yeah, so he doing his thing with that.
Okay.
Then my other brother under him, he just graduated not too long ago, and I think now he finna go to the service.
Okay.
Yeah, so
okay.
My family military base for the most part.
Did you
on my dad's side?
Okay. Did you serve too?
No.
Okay. Okay, I feel you.
My life took a whole different.
Yeah, we gonna
get into
that, man. So I already gave a little consultation with my man. I told her at first I wanted to do a nice fade, then I'm like, man, I'm gonna hold that off to the summer. So I told him
it's almost summer. You been saying how?
Yeah. But you know, Wisconsin is, man.
It be snowing tomorrow. So.
Yeah, but like I said, he gonna hit me up with a nice little high taper. I seen his work. He's valid. And we're gonna talk about the barber competition a little bit later too.
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna get into that. And shout out to LaFade. We're gonna have you here too, homie, in the future. But yeah, man. So where do you fall in terms of your siblings? You like in the middle?
I'm the oldest.
Are you the OG then?
Yeah, I'm the oldest. I'm big bro. Big bro. Yeah. So,
OG.
Yeah. So I'm the oldest. Like I say, it's just me and my 2 brothers on my mom, my mom's side.
Okay.
Well, it's just me and my brother. Excuse me, correction. It's just me and my brother on my mom's side.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have another brother on my dad.
Okay. Valid. So in terms of your intro, bro, I gotta ask.
What's up, man?
When did you pick up the Clippers, bro?
Man, I picked up the Clippers. I want to say about 2005, 2006. So we talking like 19, 20 years ago, man. I want to expose my age.
You don't even look that up. I look older.
Don't expose my age, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? No, it's all good, man. I've been cutting for a minute, man. I'm 38, so
okay.
God been blessing me. So
we're gonna talk about that too. And I want to say salute to that. Salute to you for that.
Sure, man. Thanks.
But what was the inspiration in terms of picking up the Clippers?
For me, I say it's kind of funny because I was in the singing group, so me and my boys, we always wanted to stay crispy. Yeah. We always was in front of the, doing shows, talent shows, stuff like that. So we was always doing linings and tapers. Okay. So from linings and tapers, I threw a guard on and, a haircut, and, you know what I'm saying? And, yeah. And then, I just eventually, throughout my story that we're going to get into, I progressed and, here I am now.
Okay, man. So I want to save the rest of the questions for later because I don't want to get that. But that was the intro. So we're going to come back at y'all and I'm going to get a little deeper into my man's story. All right, so my man got me picked out, got the hair prepped. And in terms of the conversation, I want to move next. The next step probably with this, I don't know how you cut, but next I would do a ball line. So whatever my man do, but that's the next part of the conversation. So he said he picked up the Clippers in 2005, went to Pulaski, You know what I'm saying? And he just dropped something on me, and I want him to talk about this now. The motivation for cutting, and I want you to speak on that journey. When you started cutting, how was it? Did you get it right away, or just it was like
like I said, like I was in the singing group, so we kind of was doing tapering linings on each other, stuff like that. Then unfortunately, I ended up getting locked up. And
oh, I'm sorry about that.
I learned how to taper. I learned how to do cuts with comb and the razor and the Relco.
Oh,
then I got in the shop.
Yeah.
Then I was cutting up everybody, and I got colder.
Yeah. What was it? How did you gain confidence? Because I know when I first started, bro, I was ass. I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro.
It's just your feedback. Like you get somebody crispy and it be like, damn, you got me crispy, you know what I'm saying, or something like that. Then it's like, okay, or you just see your cut like in a different light. Like you cut somebody. Like I love to see my work. Like I love to bump into one of my clients in Mayfair or something.
Right.
Like that blend was nice and it is nice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's right. So I think, like I say, where the confidence come from, I would say from just like feedback from the people that you do cut. You know what I'm saying? They compliment.
Yeah. So let me ask you. So you say you started off with linings and tapers. How was your first fade?
Man, it was rough, man.
Yeah.
I mean, especially like if I do a lot of different straight hair.
Yeah.
Different hair texture. So it's definitely a different ballpark from curly hair to straight hair.
Oh, for sure.
It's a whole different ballpark.
For
you
sure.
know what I'm saying? But it was rough, man. Your boy was in the trenches.
Yeah.
Man,
what was the first clipper you used?
I remember Andis T outliners.
Okay,
classic joints. Probably some Masters or something like that with the power cord on them boys. The power.
Yes, sir.
Different color guards and stuff like that.
Yes, sir. So mine was, bruh, it was a Walmart wall clipper, bruh. $25. I still got it over there,
it's
bro.
Like the peanuts and all.
Man. But like, that's all I could afford at the time, and like, I started cutting in college.
Okay.
Just cause I went to school in Illinois for a couple years, and I couldn't come back to the city for cuts. I'm like, man, I gotta maintain my hair somehow. So I was just doing what I could on myself, and somebody seen me cutting hair, and they're like, "Hey, man, can you cut my hair too?" Yeah, all right.
Like I got you,
man. I was charging $5 at the time.
Ooh, I ain't making no money. $5, I would have been. I need $5. I need your ticket to the basketball game.
This is what I do though. I would charge $5, and then I probably had like $50 at the end of the week, and I go to the store and I get 10 for 10 TV dinners, bro. That was my week, but that's how I ate, bro.
You had to feed yourself,
man,
brother.
I was in school. I'm hooping. I ain't got time to really work.
Man, listen,
a job, bro.
Like, when they say broke college kid, that's a real
that's
thing.
Real, bro.
You only could work so many hours,
man.
Like really like high school hours, like 20 or less, if that.
Facts.
Because you got so much work to do. And you want to try to meet this, your friends, campus life, get to know the school. Like,
facts.
And then, like you said, you was hooping, so that's a whole schedule. Y'all got practices. I can only imagine. It was so that's what's up. That you had that work, that early hustling. You know what I'm saying?
And it was one of them things, bro, where like it got to a point, and you could probably speak on this too, where you grew a love for it. Like it wasn't just I'm just trying to do this to get $5. I'm like, I like this. Let me like learn and try to get better with it, bro. Like you kind of just slowly start to fall in love. And anything you love, you're gonna invest in.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like definitely. Straight up. And we're gonna get more into your story too, bro. So you said we was just talking, and you said you went to school, bro. Speak on that process.
Man, I put myself through school. So it was definitely a self-motivated process. Like I said, at this point I was already in the game like 18, 19 years, whatever, plenty of experience. And I already had my shop too as well. So I knew number one thing, I gotta get something on paper, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because without getting anything on paper, the state can come shut me down. Then
that's facts.
I have employees that's relying on me to have a shop that's open. So then I'm gonna let their dream fall. They have family. So I feel like at the end of the day, I need to make sure at the end of the day, as the captain of the ship, that my affairs are in orders because I have other people responsible, you know what I'm saying, under me too. So You just gotta, as a man, you gotta make sure all your ducks are in the row. You know what I'm saying? You gotta. I can't lead by example if I ain't licensed. You know what I'm saying? So
that's real.
That was key.
That's real. That's real. And I want to go into. Matter of fact, we gonna take another little break, and then I want to get into what my man like to use, man, because I seen he got these JRLs back there. I want his feedback on those, like, because I never used JRLs before, but I heard they dope. I heard they light, like they blend. So I want to talk about what he like to use, what he don't like to use, and what he would prefer like new barbers to use too.
I got you.
So I need that feedback after this one, man. All right, so we are in the fading process now, and I gotta have this man talk about his clipper repertoire, what he like to use, what he don't like to use, what he first started off with, man. Get the people some gems, man.
So, like I said, I first started off using like the Andis T outliners, masters with the cord, stuff like that. But of course, through time and popularity, and and trial and error, and what feel good in your hand, ergonomically or just physically too. I use the JRLs. I like the JRLs to create my ball line and to take a hard line out. Because they very, very soft. So I feel like you're gonna get any line out with these. Pretty much. And if you got a super, super hard fade line, like a hard line, whatever hard line that you use to put in that hard line, you can use the same clipper to take it out.
Okay.
So if you use some hitters that put in a hard fade line, which I don't recommend. You're gonna have to use that same clipper, flip it over and flick it out to take that line out, or it ain't coming out.
No, that's facts.
And you're gonna have to go above it a little bit with the shaver, because that's gonna be a super hard line.
And like, I think what you said is super important, because you season. Like, I think like certain new barbers, they do certain stuff and they create extra work. Like you said, like you wouldn't suggest somebody put a ball line in with a super hard trimmer. I ain't gonna lie, I used to do that. And I'd be working all day to try to get that line out.
I used to blow my teachers at school. And they used to be like, "How do you fade that line out?" I'm just like, just sit here and watch. I got you. I'll show you. But see, the way I fade up and down.
Same.
Like I debulk and then I come under, you know what I'm saying? And then, you going to come into with the layer on top. You know what I'm saying? And then you just blend it all in together. I think I learned that from being on the south side. You know what I'm saying? Cutting and flipping style. Shout out to my boy Flip. Appreciate that opportunity. You know what I'm saying? The growth of being around a lot of other barbers. That really helped shape and mold me who I am, because I felt like, man, flipping styles was a jungle, man. You gotta think, bro. It's a big shop. Got like 12, 14 barbers in there. So you got to be tight with it. You got to be on it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because walk-ins, they're going to go to the next person that they feel is hot or, is popping.
Okay, let me ask you that, bro, because we in the age where, like, you go into certain barbershops and cats like, bro, it ain't no walk-ins, bro. It's only
try to turn you a little bit so the camera can see you a little bit.
It's only appointment. We can just get a on this one. So let me ask you, bro. Do you take walk-ins, or you always?
I take walk-ins upon my availability.
Okay.
Like if I have a gap in my schedule, if I have a gap in my schedule and I don't have nobody, right there, I'll take a walk-in. I don't turn nobody away.
Right.
Not even about the money. It's just about, I have a business, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So at the end of the day, I want them to say that they went to Legacy Cuts and they got a great haircut. You know what I'm saying? And tell a friend, tell a family member, so we can grow, so we can build. If I turn them away, they just gonna be like, what? You know what I'm saying? What kind of response is that for one? Then I'm sending them to the next guy. Like, no. So I want everybody to come through the door.
So let me ask you this, bro. What clipper did you use and you was like, man, this ain't it?
I'll say, I don't know, to be honest. I ain't gonna lie, because I feel like after being in the game for so long, it ain't the clipper, it's you.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like I can make a Walmart clipper do the same thing as a Babyless, because I'm going to set it for one. I ain't going to leave it factory. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's just your eye. It's just about you. Some clippers, don't get me wrong, like, the motor speed and the blade speed, all that. We get into the metrics of it, but just on some like average speaking to an average person, it's like
I ain't gonna know.
It's all about you. It's all about your eye. If you know how to fade, you know how to fade. If you don't, you just don't. You know, so.
Oh, that's facts, man. Much respect to you for that. Let me ask you this, bro. Is it something you got your eye on in terms of copping?
What, as far as clipper wise?
Yeah.
Nah, not really.
Are you all your lineup set?
Yeah, the last clippers that I wanted to get was I got the Super ZRs, the cordless.
How you like those?
Them joints like 400. I love them, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't play no games because I book appointments every 30 minutes, so it's like I gotta be on time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So then, like, usually, it's Barber world, so usually cat gonna be running like 5-10 minutes late because it's just gonna be something that throws you off throughout the course of the day. Now you bustling and hustling, you know what I'm saying? But I like those clippers because they cut through a lot of bulk. You know what I'm saying? I could throw 1.5 on there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I ain't gotta sit there with a guard and keep going back and back and back.
Right.
It's a heavy metal guard and straight cutting. You know what I'm saying?
That's fact. Let me ask you this: with your lineup, do you try to have less clippers on, or do you don't even care about that? Because with me, I try to minimize what I use, so I ain't got a station just full of stuff. I try to do less is more, in my opinion. But to each his own. So like, how you set up your station in terms of your clippers?
So I had these docked. I had these JRLs docked, and then I have the Babylons. I have both of them docked, and I just interchange. With the disinfectant, you need to have your contact time. All that. So it's like I can't spray them and then use them again because they're not even properly sanitized. So I like to try to do that because I'm already honestly cutting corners with my guards. You know what I'm saying? If I do use a guard. So it's like I at least try to let that blade on that clipper set. So I switch back and forth, and it also helps with the blade life, with the battery life too. And then another little trick I like to do, man, I like to hold my half guard and my one in my hand with my brush at the same time.
Really?
Yeah. So that way you ain't got to keep turning around back and forth.
How long did it take you to get that down, or that was just something that was you just always?
I just somehow picked it up one day. Just found myself holding plenty stuff in my hand, but I'm like, man, you know what? It saves time, especially not like a high taper. You know what I'm saying? You only really using those guards until you get to a little bit over the ear. Until you get into the weight, then you're gonna use the 1.5 to blend. But other than that,
that's facts, man. It's super light, man. It's so, bro. If y'all understood, like I said, I ain't had my hair cut by somebody in legit 4 years. So it's cool, it's awkward, it's all of that, man. But
it's cool, but it's awkward. It's cool, but
I'm enjoying the experience, bro. It's like if Martha Stewart went to a restaurant, had somebody cook for her. I ain't know Martha Stewart, the barber, but you know what I mean now. But let me ask you this. So I saw you was in that barber battle, and LaFay was mentioning like north side, south side. So in terms of style, if you go to the south side, is there just a noticeable difference in terms of haircuts opposed to the north side?
I won't say. I'll say noticeable in the sense of different styles, and different hair textures.
Okay, that's
because
speak on that.
Like, if you got a fro and you Puerto Rican, what a high taper gonna look totally different than a tight, you know what I'm saying, curly fro.
That's fact.
On an African American, it's gonna look crispy. But that blend on his is gonna look totally different. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna look stretched out more. It's gonna look from the meat to the hair. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna look blended, like just because of how the hair is. You know what I'm saying? So, to be able to achieve that look, you know what I'm saying, it takes skill. You know what I'm saying? It take a lot of like patience and fuck ups too. Excuse my language.
No, you good.
You know.
Bro, that's the perfect segue. So let me ask you. I feel like the coldest barbers can have anybody. They can have an Asian dude walk in their chair. They can have a white dude walk in their chair. A black dude walk in their chair. And it's the same system for them. So in terms of your clientele, bro, and who you do you try to Is your mindset, or anybody who walk in the shop, I got you.
Oh yeah, definitely. I don't duck no smoke.
Yeah.
The hair ducking me. You know what I'm saying?
Talk good shit.
No, I'm for real, bro.
Yeah,
like, you
yeah.
sit in my chair, you coming back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I got clients that got other barbers. That's their regular barbers.
Yeah, yeah.
But guess what? When it's photo shoot time or time to go out of town, something important, I appreciate that they think of me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's facts. That's facts.
That's just from my work ethic and my work I put in. You know what I'm saying? Like I really take this serious. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I ain't in this for the money. I'm in this because I love to cut hair. You know what I'm saying? I love to wake up every day, hear this sound, have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? And just make somebody day, make somebody feel better about themselves.
That's dope. And like I said, I want to get into your faith later.
For sure.
But I want to just stay on the barber stuff for a little bit, and then I just want to talk about the city too. Just on the barber tip. So you said it. You want to make everybody day great. In terms of you learning hair, what was the hardest texture to cut for you?
Well, straight hair definitely was. Yeah, straight hair was definitely
Talk about that.
That was different, man.
Yeah.
It's like every time you try to blend a line, you create another layer. You know.
Yeah.
Like, how do I stop this from going up? I'm just trying to fade.
Yeah.
What am I doing wrong? Like everything that I learned is not working.
Right.
Like, this is something different.
Right.
It's rough, bro.
So let me ask you, so with straight hair, are you more of a guideline? Let me stick to this guideline system, or is it just kind of like a freehand fade up, fade down, or it varies?
With me, I got a system. Like
okay,
like I usually fade everything on the sides.
Okay,
a 2 is a universal guide.
Yeah,
two is fade. You can fade a 8 to the sides with a 2. 2 is like the universal gateway.
Yeah.
So I usually go with 2, then clipper over comb, anything after that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. That's love. So just in terms of your clients, what would you say is the most common haircut you do? Like, man, I know I'm gonna do like 8 of these today.
I say maybe like either high tapers or I do a lot of drop fades too.
Okay.
Yeah, I do a lot of drop fade clients come in. So
okay. So I want you to humbly talk your ish in terms of your skill set, bro, and what you do. And like I said, you just did the competition. As a barber, where do you think you measure up in the city, bro?
I feel like, honestly, humbly speaking, I feel like I'm definitely the tides could have got turned for sure. Like I was right there to win the title.
Yeah.
Shout out to my boy Crespo. You know what I'm saying? He won fair and square. So you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But I definitely know I'm one of them guys. You know what I'm saying? The big one, not the little one for sure. You know what I'm saying? And and I can stand behind my work.
Yeah. Facts. And I want you to give flowers to somebody else. I know you just shouted your guy out. But who's another guy in the city where you look at him and you just get inspired, like, oh, dope as hell?
It's a lot of cats, man. My guy T Grizzly. He just started cutting not too long ago, like a few years ago, if I'm not mistaken, man. He doing real good. Young bull in the game. He doing real good. Shout out to him.
Yeah.
It's a lot of cats, man. One of my guys, my guy Callie, he taught me a lot.
Yeah.
Shout out to him. My guy Zonk, shout out to him.
Yeah.
It's been a lot of people, man. I didn't brush up on, you know what I'm saying, a lot of cats, man. My guy, I can't forget my boy Skeet, man. Shout out to him, man. Shout out to Victory Cuts. And yeah, man, like anybody that really like had a heart to heart with me on like, you know, like we didn't share at that time and, you know, and work together or did like, you know, worked in the shop or something like that. We definitely, you know, then rubbed off something. Like I didn't probably show them a technique or they didn't show me something or, you know, iron sharpen iron at the end of the day. You know
Facts. So let me ask you one more.
That probably ain't gonna be good.
Let me ask you one more barber question, and we probably gonna take our little break and then transition.
Okay.
So you said you was right there. I want you to talk your stuff again. Next barber competition come around, bro. What you want?
Man, I'm coming for everybody throat. That's all I'm saying. So, man, they already know what time it is. Man. I don't gotta do no talking. I'm just gonna show up like I did, you know what I'm saying, and do what I do. And y'all just be ready.
Yeah.
don't want no none of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We ain't got to speak on that, but
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
none of that.
Yeah.
No, none of that north side, south side, none of that. We want real, pure. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
But no, it's all love though for sure. I'm you know.
Yeah. I just want to say much respect to all of y'all, man. All of y'all dope. I get inspired by all of y'all. That's why I reach out to, you know, the barbers I can and try to link and try to like bring people together. Cause I feel like, I don't know about you, but just for what I'm seeing, I haven't seen like a universal platform for barbers to come to from just different sides of the city and just chop it up.
Yeah.
So that's a goal I
kind of
got.
think my boy, you know what I'm saying? I think my boy LaFay, I think him and D'Anthony, I think they kind of started something like that.
Oh yeah, speak on it.
Event,
speak on it.
And I think it was a good platform.
Yeah.
For barbers, new barbers, or seasoned barbers like myself. Because I'm a seasoned barber, but I never competed before. You know what I'm saying? So that was new to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just kind of always felt like I don't care about the competition. Like I said, bring me the clients. You know what I'm saying? Bring me your family. Bring me your auntie or your uncle, somebody that need to get together. Because I know what I'm gonna do to them. You know what I'm saying?
Man, talk your stuff.
So I always felt like that. I always felt like I ain't gotta prove nothing. I go buy a trophy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. I was telling my girl, you know what I'm saying, about it. She was like, "Man, you should do it." And I know a lot of people will always be like, "Hey, yo, get in the comp. And I be ducking like, man, I'm good.
Right.
Not ducking like I'm scared.
Yeah,
just
but
like that ain't my thing. You know what I'm saying? But I stepped out on faith and was like, you know what? I know what I bring to the table. I know who I am as a person. I know my skill, so I felt like, you know, I had a good chance of winning it.
Okay.
I made like out of 12 barbers, I believe it was. I believe 4 dropped out. It was supposed to be 16.
Okay.
So out of 12 barbers, you know, I made it to the top 4, which is pretty cool. You know what I'm saying?
Salute to you.
I'm happy with that. I'm cool.
One more barber question.
Shoot.
Then we gonna move on to the city. Then I want to talk about your faith and just your goals. And this is just somewhat controversial. I ain't got a dog in this fight, but you that guy, so I want to bring it to you, bro. Enhancements. I know a lot of cats don't like enhancements. A lot of cats do like enhancements. I feel like as a barber, it's like any other skill set. And I don't knock cats who use enhancements. I use enhancements. I feel like it's something, if a customer want it, bro, you got to know how to do it.
Facts.
So I need your take on it, man.
See, let me say this, y'all. Like you said,
talk your stuff.
If the customer wants it, so just don't assume every customer wants enhancements. They don't want that. A lot of clients be like, I don't want that black shit. Yeah. They don't like that because they already know they wipe it off, wash it off. It ain't right.
Yeah.
If you don't have the semi-permanent dye, you don't know what you're doing, leave it alone because it ain't looking right. Smear it ain't looking right. So I'm just saying, like, if you gonna do it right. I ain't knocking it. Like, if you a natural barber, you do that. You know, I do a little bit of both. It's off of what the client wants. You know what I'm saying? Once again, I believe, in my true opinion, enhancements is to enhance the natural lining. It's not to create a lining. It's not to patch over some shit that you fucked up or you messed up. You know what I'm saying? It's just to enhance. If it's just to enhance and they just want a little bit, it's supposed to look natural. It ain't supposed to look dark, super heavy, look like it's fake. You know what I'm saying? No, it's supposed to look natural. You know what I'm saying? Like a chick wig, it don't look super fake. It look, of course, we know, but it look nice. You know what I'm saying? Them edges be laid. They don't be looking crunchy when they first do it. You know what I'm saying? Hope not. You know what I'm saying?
Man, shout out to you, homie, because you being real, and shout out to everybody. If you use it, if you don't use it, it's dope.
Yeah, I feel like it's just a preference. You know what I'm saying? It ain't good or bad. You know?
But yeah, fam, I appreciate all the feedback, because like, I'm not in the shop, bro. I'm down here on my own, and I don't get to sit amongst barbers and just talk, like, ask questions, bro. Especially to a vet like you. So like, I appreciate that and giving your take on just. I
appreciate you, bro. Thanks for having me, man.
No problem.
That's dope, man. I was honored when you asked.
Man. Like I said,
whatever I can do, bro. I'm all about the community, bro. I'm all about giving back, pouring into the community. You know what I'm saying? I just want people to pour into me like I pour back. You know what I'm saying? That's all. I ain't out here to hurt nobody, shite nobody, none of that, man. There's already enough cats doing that.
Right.
And I ain't cut like that.
Right. So
I'm just here trying to create a safe environment for people to come and, you know, relax and enjoy themselves.
Mm-hmm. So my man made the perfect segue. We're gonna take another break, and then we're gonna get into just the city and just what we can do as just men in our community to just help the youth and add something to society, not take away from it. So yes, sir, that's Cut Talk. All right, man. So we are back, and I've been talking to this man off camera, and I've been trying to like be quiet because I'm loving his story. So, like I said, I'm just going based off, and we just talked about the city and football back in '05 and just the city conference, and I want him to get into his story and just some of the stuff he was telling me before, and then I want to transition to just talking about Milwaukee and then just his faith journey before we wrap things up. So. You said you played back in '05 and you were super nice, man. What position?
I played running back, middle linebacker, punter.
Oh, you was a dog.
I never left the game.
You were all over the place.
Man, they know, man. Whoever know me know I ain't lying, bro.
Yeah.
I was a hitter too, boy.
So what you like, defense or offense better?
I like running people over, but I like hitting people. I think I like Ray Lewis and people way better than you know what I'm saying, truckers.
I feel you.
Yeah, I was a monster, bro. I was a monster.
I'm surprised they let you play both sides of the ball like that.
Man, I never left the game, bro.
I feel you.
I never left the game. I was getting all the calls from the sideline the whole game. Like, oh, come on, bro. It's Pulaski, bro. Like, me, my boy Thomas Morris, you know what I'm saying? My boy Demetrius Reiser. If we came out the game, we really didn't have a chance.
Yeah. So, and it kind of made me sad. It made me just like question, like, and you was just shouting out your coach too. But if I'm in that situation, and I know I got a player like this, I'm doing certain stuff to try to help this man get to that next level. So, in terms of your journey, bro, and what you went through as a player, what would you think would have helped you get to that next level? Because you said the talent was there.
I'll say for one, I'm going to say mentorship.
Okay.
I say that because at the end of the day, I had all the talent, but I didn't have discipline. You know what I'm saying? Especially being young, man, I had the whole school in my hands. I'm a young jock, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was decent looking, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was a 3-sport athlete. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't nothing I couldn't do in school, you know what I'm saying? So like, I was a loose cannon.
Yeah.
And I didn't know how to tell myself no, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
I didn't have no father figure really on my ass to be like, no, nigga, you going to practice. No, you're not going to go to this chick house. No, you're not going to be doing this.
Right.
It's whatever I can sneak and do behind my mama back or, you know what I'm saying? Whatever I can sneak and try to do or squeeze in and do.
Yeah.
So I say, like, mentorship. Like, I feel like if they had a mentoring program or something, like, you know what I mean? Like, to help keep us young men, like, on track. You know what I'm saying? Even with our grades, like, you know what I'm saying? Not even just behavior-wise. It's like our grades. Like, somebody to sit there and make sure we go to study hall or a better system for the athletes to make sure that we getting the best education we can get.
Right.
We you know, obtaining the information that we learning.
Damn, so let me ask you this, bro. You said you're a father. Knowing how like that went for you, do you ever like think of that with your kids? Like, man, I know how it was for me, man. I gotta be there for mine. I gotta do certain stuff for mine just so they don't have to go through certain stuff I went through.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, you gonna do that, and then at the end of the day, sometimes you gonna meet that road where they gonna still do that anyway.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like you tell them all day till you blue in the face. Like I'm telling you this because I don't want you to go through this or experience it.
Yeah.
And they go do the same thing, but it's just, you know, some do, some don't. But it definitely will behoove you as a parent to definitely like tell your kid right from wrong and like the life lessons that you went through.
Yeah.
So they won't step in the same, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Same minds, little mind holes.
Yeah. Man, back to the football, bro. So let's say you signed somewhere on the next level, but what position would you have wanted to play? Linebacker or running back? What's up?
I would have probably tried to play running back because I would have really wanted to play linebacker. I would have just tried to get bigger, but I'm not that tall. I'm only like 5'9".
Yeah.
As a backer, you got to be like at least like 6 feet. You know what I'm saying? You got to be kind of tall. I mean, there's some short backers out there though.
So in terms of running back, was you like Barry Sanders?
No, I was more
or like a Derrick Henry type.
I was more like Derrick Henry for sure. Like
fucking motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm just like I had a fullback mentality. Like I might get love.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, bro, like it's just me and you, bro. I'm finna try to run you over, bro. I'm not finna try to run 5 yards, like dance for 10 to get 3 yards. Like, nah, I'm cool, bro. I'm finna just try to truck you for 2, 3, 4 yards, 5 at least.
What
it was nice. It was cool.
What formations did y'all run? Was it you just solo on the backfield, or you had a fullback with you, or?
Nah, I think we ran wishbone.
Okay. Oh yeah. I get it.
So we ran like misdirection.
Yeah, I get it.
That.
Yeah,
I'm
familiar. Yeah. That's what's up, man. You ever think back and be like, damn, man, like.
Yeah, I really feel like once I seen DeAndre made it to the league, I felt like that was my spot.
Mm-hmm.
Like every year, me and bro, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. Me and bro was definitely like neck to neck, you know what I'm saying? And like stats and everything like that. And I feel like at the end of the day, like some people just have a greater opportunity, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Shout out to my guy, Coach Mark Jones too, man. RIP, man. He definitely was one of them coaches from a whole other school, doing way more for me than my coach was doing for me. You know what I'm saying? Because that was Vincent, so they had the school. So he's like, hey, go check this kid out over here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that was love.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Like hearing stuff like it just made me mad, man. Because definitely like personal accountability, that's a real thing. But at the same time, if you a kid, you definitely need
a system, bro.
Yeah, man.
You need a support network around you.
But man, like luckily with you, man, God was with you and you was able to turn your life around. But like it's a lot of kids out there that's like, I feel like just in that boat, got talent through the roof. But
no
guidance. Man, they ain't got, exactly. And like who knows where they headed, man.
Yeah, that's why like when I had first came out with my shop, I had created this little because I had computers in my shop. I had like a little table, I had like 4 computers, I think.
Yeah.
2 or 4 computers.
Yeah.
And basically, I had created it was called Legacy Literacy Lab.
Okay.
And basically, what I wanted to do was create a literacy lab for the neighborhood. So anybody that came in, if they needed Wi-Fi access or they need to, look for a job or.
Oh, that's dope.
Kids need help with their homework.
Yeah.
To come to the shop, you know what I'm saying? And how the shop double over as like a safe haven. But that never really took off. I never really launched it. You know what I'm saying? Type of vibe. Because I feel like at the end of the day, when I opened my shop, it was 2001. Yeah. And that was right after COVID. Like we still was kind of in COVID and getting out of it. Yeah. Man, they was giving internet to anybody. You know right. So it was like that kind of killed the idea of having like an internet cafe type of vibe. Where you can pull up here and do a resume or free. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So which was cool, but I just kind of I just put that on the shelf, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Put them in the basement and shelf the idea, but
that sound like real Nipsey Hussle vibes, man.
Oh yeah, bro. I'm definitely trying to just make my mark, man. That's why my shop called Legacy, bro. At the end of the day, I ain't gonna be here all day, every day.
Right.
I want to leave a legacy for my kids, number one, for my family, you know what I'm saying, and my name, you know what I'm saying? For others to follow, like it could be whatever your legacy is, just be the best that you are, you know what I'm saying? Put your best foot forward.
So we was talking off camera, and you said you went through what you went through, bro. Had to sit down for a little bit. What helped you turn your situation around and get back on track with stuff?
I'll say honestly, for me, it wasn't that hard because what I went to jail for wasn't who I was as a person.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like I went to jail for party to a crime, armed robbery.
Yeah.
So I basically just made a poor choice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was hanging around some people that had some poor choices, and I followed suit and did what I did. But at the end of the day, it's like I wasn't a robber. This ain't what I did. This ain't the lifestyle or the upbringing that I came from. So I knew right from wrong. I just chose to make a bad choice. You know what I'm saying? So to not do that again wasn't hard for me. You know what I'm saying? I just went back to not making bad choices.
Right.
just think before I do stuff and just know, like, nigga, I just did all this time. Like, I'm definitely not gonna get taken away from my kids again, or I ain't trying to go in there again. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to have that whole experience of having to take a light shower and wear these dirty ass, recycled ass drawers and shit like that. Like, I don't want to do all that all over again for what? Like, I'm cool on that. Ain't no amount of money, ain't no amount of nothing gonna ever make me want to go through that shit again. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool on that. Niggas can take penitentiary chances if they want, but I'm gonna be out here free. Fuck that.
Man, I hear you. But how long did you have to sit out for?
Man, I did 8.5 in. I did 7.5 in, 8 out.
Yeah.
Yep. Boot camp after 6.
Damn, man.
And then went to boot camp. I was like a month out, not even a little bit less than that, and got kicked out on my birthday.
Damn.
Sick. You talking about sick? What?
Damn.
Sick, bro. The chick I was talking to, she definitely kicked rocks on my full ass. Like, what, nigga? You went from coming home in 2 weeks to a whole year? I'm done.
Damn. That's wild, man. But like I said, like God was with you, bro, and you was able to get through that. Cause unfortunately, bro, it's people who go through that and they don't never come home.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Or they get in there, bro, get involved with the wrong shit, and now they got more time.
Oh yeah.
So when you was going through that, bro, like, what was your thought process on just getting through it?
First of all, bro, Wisconsin prison system is not what people think, bro. You ain't never been in jail. It ain't like Oz and
right.
Just get ran up in. I had a room. I had a key to my room. I was in medium. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I can't speak for nothing else, but I mean I can speak for my experience. But I was in medium. I was at RCI. It was prison. It was jail. You're around niggas. You know what I'm saying? All day, every day. But I mean, niggas. You know, you learn how to jail. You learn how to bed. You learn how to keep yourself, have your space. You know what I'm saying, and do what you gotta do. You kind of forget about the outside world. You gotta do what you gotta do to, you know, make the day go by. Look forward to your mail call, or phone calls, or visits. You know what I'm saying, stuff like that. So it's like once you start getting your visits and you got, you know, your TVs and you bidding. You know what I'm saying. Once you got everything to make your stay comfortable the best you can. What else can I do? Just stay out the way. I ain't looking for no smoke, but I ain't ducking none either. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I feel you, man. Shit. Yeah, I got a cousin who he did 12, and he was able to come home, and he ain't seen me since I was 16, and we was able to link back as an adult. And it was, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. It was tough because when we was younger, bro, that's the big dog. Yeah. And it's like now that he out, I'm grown now, bro. So I still want
the little dog you.
Yeah, it ain't even that. It's just like I still want to hold on to him as that.
Yeah, but
when I see him, I don't see you as that no more. So it's like I'm being real. Like you try to avoid seeing him because I still want to hold on to you as that. Like he doing good now. He got he on the right track. But like every young boy want a hero. I want somebody to look up to. And for me, he was that. But then, like, just to know, like, I'm bigger than you. I got certain stuff going on.
You feel like you succeeded further than your hero.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. And I feel like it's a lot of, and that's one thing I struggle with in this city, bro. It's a lot of cats who I look up to in my neighborhood or just period. And it's like, I feel like now as an adult, I'm still trying to hold on to you as that. Yeah. But realistically, you're not that to me no more. So like relationships end, you know, talk to kids. That's something I gotta work on. But that was hard for me, bro. Like, damn, bro, you was so big when I was little, but now I'm bigger than you now, bro.
Like, in a sense, that was kind of like a character flaw because you was just looking at it like what I can get out of that person being that type of person.
Yeah.
Instead of genuinely knowing who that person was. Yeah. And then when that person changed or it didn't work out, you like, man, I didn't waste it all, man.
It's that, but like I had genuine love for bro.
Yeah, for sure.
He was family. And it's like,
so,
you know, you still got the love for him. But when they talk to you and they kind of show, they show, who they are, it's like
different.
it's like damn, bro.
Like you let me down, bro. Like, I didn't think you would disrespect me on this level, so now I put you on the pedestal.
Yeah, and that's more so what it was. But like I said,
I feel you from that perspective.
Yeah, I would never use, bro. I don't want anything from you, bro. But you was just somebody I really looked up to.
Yeah.
But now, like, I still look up to him to a certain extent. But like, no, I'm grown now. We move on. But we're gonna take another little break. We're gonna talk about one more topic. My man gonna finish me up, and then that's it, man.
Now here I am standing in front of a judge pleading for just a little longer so that I can prove to you I can support a little child that doesn't weigh quite 20 pounds.
All right, we are rolling, and I did not want to take the mirror because I want to see how my man got me. I want to try to. I take it, bro. Let me see what we're working with. The mirror. Let me see.
Yes, sir. Put it in there for sure. Love with the glove.
No, man.
How to put it in there for you, man. For sure, man. Put it in there for you, man.
Come on, man.
Hey, man.
Come on, man.
You get it, legacy cuts, man. Legacy cuts, man.
It's
how we do it, bro.
Man, it's one of them things like, hey, bro, what did you do?
I ain't even twist you up. I ain't even
twist you up yet. Like, hey, bro, what did you do to me, man? You hiding something, man.
Bro, I just gave you a little razzle dazzle, bro.
You hiding something, man.
Just gave you a little razzle dazzle.
Hey, man.
Gave you what the Lord gave me, man.
Man.
Blessing.
Man. Yeah, it is valid, bro.
Oh, yeah, you in there. Ooh. Hey, go tell the wife. Finna go step out.
Hey, man, we don't want no more kids. My man's praying, man.
No more kids.
We don't want no more, man. We don't want no more kids, man. So I'm gonna wear a hat to sleep, man.
Ooh, yes, sir.
But man, appreciate you, my boy.
Man, love, man. Thanks for having me, man. You know I got you, man. Got you looking like Penny Hardaway right there.
Right. But man, this last segment, my man went through his whole story. Oldest of all his siblings, went to Pulaski, did his thing on the gridiron. You know what I'm saying? That went through some stuff, had to sit down for a little bit, got back out, and now he doing this to people. Come on, man. Now he doing this to people.
You can be next, man.
Come on, man.
Y'all said.
But I want to just get in this last segment before we go. You know, I look at the stories you post sometimes, and like when you show like that you go to church and and your faith life. So I want you to talk about where you are in that walk and how that helps you, going through life, bro.
Like I say, I wouldn't classify or call myself like a super Christian or I got it all figured out or I'm doing, whatever. I'm just getting back into church myself. Just started going back. Just had that desire to wake up every Sunday and just go. You know what I'm saying? Even if I don't want to, just go. Just to show up, be in the building, amongst people that know me since I was a kid. They love me like family. I can confide in them or, whatever. That feel good. You know what I'm saying? Especially like I don't have no family here. besides my kids. So it's good to have that family that's not family, but they are, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, God make everything move. Without him, none of this be possible. So we can't never forget about the big guy, you know what I'm saying? He's everything, you know what I'm saying? I know he's always showing favor on my life, and he has, and he's continued to always show me favor. I don't know why, because I know I don't deserve it a lot of times, but hey, I just appreciate it, and I just try to, you know, do right by others and try to, you know, leave my mark and my imprint, you know what I'm saying, the best I can, you know, so
that's big facts. And I want you to, I want you to plug like your shop and all that stuff. But I want to ask one more deep question, bro. If you could go back in time, bro, and speak to the 17-year-old you know what you was on at 17, bro. But if you could go back and tell yourself something, what would it be?
I tell myself, stop, slow down, and wait. I say that because sometimes I feel like I got myself in a lot of situations because I just reacted off of impulse, or I just reacted and I just did something off of just me thinking about it instead of me really thinking it through. So I think like if I would have maybe stopped and thought about like, nigga, you finna go, you know what I'm saying, involve yourself in an armed robbery, like, is that something you really want to do? You know, so I think like if I would have had like, you know, the discipline within myself to stop, think, you know what I'm saying, and really like process what I was going to do, it would have changed a lot, you know what I'm saying, just in life or just in that outcome for me. Some of y'all might can relate in other situations, like, damn, if I would have just stopped and thought or didn't respond right away or didn't speak right away, like the whole situation could have went different or whatever. So sometimes gotta be slow to speak, slow to react. So I would tell myself that.
Two more questions. I actually lied before you plug your ass.
It's all good, man. I ain't tripping.
This barbering thing, bro, what has it done for you thus far, and where you plan to take it? And then you can plug your stuff, man.
All right, I feel like barbering so far has brought me like, man, it's brought me from nothing. Like I said, I was in prison, so I got out with nothing. You know, I had a couple jobs. You know, really wasn't working out. Picked up some clippers, and I just found my passion. I found my love, and I just always tell people, like, you know, when they struggling to find their passion, I always ask them like, what is something that you can see yourself waking up and doing every day, no matter what, no matter if your spouse or your whoever make you mad, you ain't got no money. What's that one thing that you could do every day to bring you peace and joy? That's your passion. And for me, it's barbering. Not hair cutting. I'm not a hair cutter. Hair cutters cut hair to make money. I'm a barber. I care about you. I care about your hair. I care about what's going on. I care about sanitation. I care about what's going on with your skin, your hair, stuff like that. So yeah.
That's big facts, man. And where you trying to go, bro? I know you got the shop right now.
Yeah, right now.
What's the next move for you, homie?
Right now, Legacy Cuts. We in West Dallas, 1041 South 84th Street. We directly across the street from State Fair. So if you ever in the area, Mayfair area, anywhere. I mean, everybody can go to Mayfair. So if you go to Mayfair, you can stop by. But my vision basically, I'm gonna start some one-on-one soon. So I know a lot of people have been asking, like, you know, they want to learn how to cut, stuff like that. So I've been just trying to get some Andes connects and different little things like that. But I do have that in the works. And second location, I don't have anything like as of right now in like the near future, but I do have plans and stuff like that for a second location. I'm looking at like Bayshore area, so we trying to do some big things. Yeah. Hey. I'm trying to go into like more like men's grooming and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So we trying to do some big things with that because we gotta take care of ourselves. We gotta pamper ourselves too. Women do it. You know what I'm saying? So self-care. So
brother,
you know, I'm trying to
if you get
pioneering that.
If you get at Bayshore, and I'm gonna say this to the camera, if you get at Bayshore, I'm there every week. I cut hair too, but hey man, I'm there every week. You heard what I said. I cut hair too, and I normally cut my own hair, but I'm there every week.
Appreciate that, man.
But man, like, tell the people where they can find you, bro.
Man, y'all can find me on social media, Telly the Barber, on IG, Telly the Barber _. You can look up our shop page. It's _legacy_cuts _ and yeah, man. I'm at the shop every day, Tuesday through Saturday, from 9 to 6. Y'all can DM me, hit me up on social media. I mean, I'm not that far.
Yes, sir, man. Well, my boy, it's been a pleasure having you.
Hey, man, appreciate you, man. Thank you for having me, man. Yeah, you crispy, bro.
Oh, we got to do this again.
Oh yeah,
Well,
for
the
sure.
cameras might not be rolling next time.
You kind of
but
looking like Gilbert Arenas too a little.
I take all that, man. I take all that. I take all that, man.
He crispy. So, man, thanks for having me, man. Appreciate you, bro.
Man,
We gotta do this more often, man.
But that's Cut Talk.
Yes,
Telly
sir.
the Barber, Mark Pace, and we out, man.